Equality is giving everyone a shoe, but equity is giving everyone a shoe that fits. Dr. Nahid Dursani. We often talk about equality as if it's the ultimate goal, but is treating everyone the same truly fair? If one person starts at a disadvantage, does giving them the same tools as everyone else really level the playing field? The reality is, equality alone isn't enough. What we need is equity. I'm Calista Trina Winata, currently in my 6th semester majoring in Psychology in Universitas Padjadjaran. And today, I want to challenge the way we think about fairness and inclusion. This brings us to the Sustainable Development Goals number 10, Reduce Inequalities, a global commitment to ensuring that opportunities, resources, and rights are accessible to everyone, regardless of gender, income, or background. What does it really take to create a world where everyone has the chance to succeed? Is equality really about treating everyone the same? Or is it about giving people what they need to thrive? I was born to a working mom and a stay-at-home dad. In Indonesia, specifically in a small community in Medan, North Sumatra, this was seen as unconventional, even wrong. I grew up in an environment where fathers were expected to be the sole providers while mothers stayed at home. And I never could relate to my peers because I say things like, "Oh yeah, my dad packed lunch for me today." But on the bright side, I understood the essence of women's empowerment long before I even knew the term. I saw firsthand what women can do to challenge the norm through my mother. I grew up believing that a woman can do anything a man can do. So I pursued my education, I excelled in academics, and I was the only female public speaker in my high school. As I grew older, I never limited myself to anything because I am a woman. I thought equality meant equal portions. If men carry 1,000 pounds, so can women. However, what I believed to be equality was apparently only a fraction of the full picture. And it all changed when I had to do my KKN or Kuliah Kerja Nyata in my 5th semester. For the first time, I felt powerless. The remote area I was assigned to had no online transportation services, the roads were narrow and poorly lit, and walking alone at night was clearly not an option. I needed men to feel safe, and whether I like it or not, the same men I once thought I could match in every aspect now became my source of security. It made me question, was my concept of gender equality too rigid? Were we pushing for sameness instead of fairness? The reality is, equality is not about treating everyone identically. It is about ensuring that everyone has the support they need to thrive. The United Nations suggests that gender equality is not about making women and men identical, but about giving both genders equal access to opportunities while acknowledging their differences. According to the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Report, countries that practice equity instead of mere equality see greater advancements in social and economic development. So, where do we go from here? Understanding that true equality is not just about giving the same opportunities, but also about ensuring fairness is the first step. Policies need to be tailored to different groups, acknowledging their specific challenges. From gender-sensitive infrastructure to inclusive economic policies, change starts with recognizing that a one-size-fits-all approach does not work. We must advocate for policies that promote equity, whether in gender, education, or wealth distribution, support women in leadership, push for better representation in policymaking, and educate communities on what true equality looks like. SDGs 10, Reduce Inequalities, is not just a goal. It is a necessary shift in our global mindset. In the end, the most important question remains: are we ready to redefine equality not as sameness, but as true fairness? The answer isn't found in words, but in the actions we take today. So let's start by making that change. Thank you.